People treat gut feeling like it's always intuition, but it's really not. Sometimes it's just impulse with story attached. This commenter is absolutely right. Trust your gut is a maxim for good reason. One, it's wildly recognized wisdom, and two, your feelings are important information that you shouldn't ignore. If something feels wrong, don't dismiss the signal. But there's a huge difference between listening to your gut and letting unexamined impulse run your every decision. My rant that I did in the other video was about leaders and founders who operate purely on gut feeling without investigating why, which creates chaos for everyone around them since their personal feelings aren't exactly predictable. So what's the actual difference from being almost entirely gut-driven, aka impulsive, versus taking multiple sources into account when making a decision, aka intuitive? Intuition is your brain recognizing a pattern that it's seen before, and the conclusion arrives before you can explain it, but there's something really real underneath. Impulse, on the other hand, is reacting to how you feel right now and then reverse engineer that to try to squeeze in some logic, anything to justify it. The tricky part is that impulse doesn't feel like impulse in the moment. It feels like a moment of clarity. Aha, ooh, I get it. You will have reasons and they will make sense to you in the moment, but then some time passes and the next week you will have completely different reasons for the opposite decision, and those will feel just as certain. That's the tell. Intuition is consistent even when the circumstances change. It could even build and develop with time. Underlying logic holds because it's built on pattern instead of mood in the moment. Impulse shifts with your emotional state and generates new logic to match all the time. So last month's "this is clearly the right move for us" becomes this month's "I never felt good about that. I should never have done it in the first place." My point was that gut-driven leaders who operate on impulse create chaos because their decisions follow their feelings, not a strategy. And feelings always change. Feelings are never static. Feelings are fleeting. They are states that you go into and out of, you know? They are a fantastic information center, but they're not a strong foundation for anything long-term. Building things based off of feelings is like building a house on quicksand. It will inevitably wither and fall apart with time. So definitely trust your gut, but then remember that inconsistent conviction is just impulse with confidence.